What's going on, Nesty Besties? How is everybody doing tonight? It's Friday. Who is this on the screen? I'm having an identity crisis. I'm in full identity crisis mode. I don't know who I am anymore. Who am I? Am I the Owl channel, the Cardinal channel? I don't know anymore. I just don't know anymore. Who am I? Where am I? Identity crisis time. Oh, yeah. Who's in the nest? Who do we have this evening? We've got Wheelie Mom. We've got Merry Old Soul Gigglesmith. Hello? You read the title of the stream 3 times and still don't understand it. Okay. That's okay. Maybe if you haven't watched any of her content over the past day or so, that would be normal to not understand. It's totally fine. You'll get it soon enough. You will for sure. We got Lapa the Bear. I forgot the Chantal show. Indeed, I did. Big Turks and Quick Twerks is already starting out with a gifted membership. Thank you, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. My goodness. Yeah. Thank you so much, Big Turks and Quick Twerks. And it looks like Chantal's Indoctrinologist got that membership. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have Patricia Ingalls in the nest. We have Warschneffer, Mash TF, Darlene, hello, Rosebud. Not your average old lady, Nadia. Who's Mariam? Oh, you'll find out. You'll see. Not your average old lady. You're in the ER today? What is going on with you? Are you okay? Well, you're home, so you must be okay. God, that's not good. Oh, wow. We got Jessica in the nest. We got Rosebud. We got Too Broken to Be Here. Little 7, Moz, Miss Bliss. That's a nice name. Miss Bliss. I like that. Marwa's in the nest. Yeah. Tally you. Who know when you get older then your signature scent would be icy hot. Ah, funny. Jennifer Levine is in the nest. Yeah. Poison Pettifor's here. All right. Kato Couch Potato. 2 Dalmatians and a Pit. Hello. Katie K. Ben Gay smells amazing. Oh, there must be a new formula out because I don't know about that. We got, you're not looking forward to Ben Gay, Moz? You might not need it. Who knows? Raging Ra is in the nest. All right. Chantal's Indoctrinologist. Pony Upify. Hi. Queen of Love and Booty. Okay. Angie's here. All right. Jenny. Yes. Sachi Bell. Choo Choo. Angie Danielson. Hi, Danielson. How are you? All right. Critically Fit. No One Cares. Hello, No One Cares. Kitty Cucumber is here. All right. Let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? Because we spent like a good half an hour yesterday saying hello and catching up, so we should probably just get right into it today. Yes, Daft Clanker, I am having an identity crisis. I don't know who I am. Who am I? Should I just do a rebrand? What, who am I? I don't know anymore. Yeah, so let's get into it. Sounds like some people have not watched her recent video, so you may be a little lost, and that's okay. We're going to get you caught up in 2 seconds flat. Okay, are you with me? If the chewing sounds get to be too much, we'll just mute her again, and I'll just read the transcript again, because it's a lot. Okay, all right. I think we're good here. At least you still have a nest. True. Okay, here we go.
Hello guys, welcome back. Assalamu alaikum. So I'm eating one of my favorite meals for dinner tonight. You guys know chicken majboos, one of the official foods of Kuwait. Definitely one of the most popular. And I'm having it from my favorite place that has this lentil soup that I love so much. So tomato garlic sauce, broth, mabouch, crushed peppers, and like I don't know, it's marinated peppers, and the best pickles you will ever eat in your life. And some greens, the chicken, and the majboos rice. So
it's a whole chicken. So, sorry, Cardinal, I don't mean to put a bird in front of you like that. So the bird is going to probably be drinking that soup out of the bowl pretty soon. You're going to get why it's a cardinal tonight in a moment, okay? You'll get it soon if you don't already know.
Bismillah. I'm going to start with some soup. And then I'm going to get into what I want to talk about. Let's have some pickles. Oh. Water. Let the bread soften. Yum. Beauty bite. Oh. So, I'm, as you probably could tell, I was going to rush and make a community post and tell you about my changes, but I'm not making community posts anymore. I'm going to try. So.
It's a he, Marwa.
I've rebranded my channel.
She's rebranding.
Because I've rebranded my life, right? Or I'm trying to rebrand my life. So, yeah. There's raisins in here. I'm done.
Identity crisis.
Trying to rebrand my life. And I think y'all have noticed, because I get so many comments on this, like, we miss the old Chantal, Foodie Beauty. You're more boring now. You've lost your fun spark. And I promise you, it's not something that I'm forcing, like this change. I've still had my moments there.
She's at 1.5. Spit it out. Let's get going on this. Come on now.
But for the most part,
I'm impatient with you.
I just feel like my interests have changed a lot. My way of thinking about life.
Cool story.
I'm more calm.
Someone did grab it. Oh my god. Wait.
40, so
what?
I feel like
I don't care, Chantal. Someone did grab it. I was talking about this with another Nesty Bestie earlier today, and I was saying it's usually not available right away, like the old name, but someone has it now. I got to pull it up and show you guys what it is. Have you guys probably haven't seen? I just saw it. I'm like, well, let me just go check again. Someone grabbed it. Remember how Billie Eilish grabbed Syrian and Canadian? Someone grabbed Foodie B. I looked earlier and it was still her. It was still directing to her. All right, let me show my screen. Oh my gosh. This is good. This is good. Okay. All right, let me pull this up. Oh, it's a wonderful Friday after all. Okay. Fantastic. All right, let me get I'll just share the whole screen. Why not? Why not? Okay. So, normally, now I don't know, do I need to explain how the @ sign thing works? We kind of went over it in depth when Billie Eilish stole the couples channel. Okay, so basically, we could even just look at my channel quickly, and I'll show you. This is your actual name on YouTube. This is your @ sign. So if you do @are you serious, it's not going to be me. So because it was already taken. My handle is RUSRS0SRSLY because I couldn't get Are You Serious? So if we did @ Are You Serious, it will not be me. So they introduced these handles probably about a year ago now. And you'll see that Are You Serious was actually taken by Bogart Z. So when you type in, we'll do Salah and Chantal, the couple's channel. I just want to show you what it should look like. Salah and Chantal. Okay. And if you see up here, there's the @ Salah and Chantal. Okay. It doesn't matter what this says up here, the actual, like the channel name, just like mine is Are You Seriously Serious? But my channel name is Are You Serious, right? Okay. So Chantal it wasn't @ Foodie Beauty. It was @ Foodie B. Foodie B. Okay. Foodie B. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? It's no longer Foodie Beauty. It's no longer Mariam. It's no longer Everyday Mariam. Woof effing woof. Are you who? Please come forward and take responsibility for this. Whoever's done it, we need to know. We need to know. You guys in the chat. Hey, Tucker and friends. So let's take a look at woof woof. Oh, wow. Okay. So they even have like, okay. I really worship your sexy ass. Okay. Woof woof. 7 subscribers. Okay. We might be number 8. Let me move this over a little bit. Okay. Hi. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. I'm a Canadian Muslim revert currently living alone and waiting out my final Kuwait travel visa while my fake Syrian husband searches for a new Kybella. I love food, travel, and cats. Well, I don't love cats enough to take care of them, but they make cute accessories. I am far from perfect, but I can spin any of my personal choices around to place the blame on anyone but myself. I am grateful for my journey because I've never been held accountable, and I've managed to make it to 40 without ever accepting responsibility for my actions. Now, buy a membership for the privilege of being able to speak to me. But be forewarned that if you say anything that I don't like, I will quickly block you. That said, you can always create a new profile to give me more money for another chance to speak to me. Foodie B is now woof woof. So I'll pull up, I took a screenshot of her channel earlier today to share with the Nesty Bestie who I was discussing this with. So I do have it from earlier today. So let me send that to my computer. Yeah. So very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Okay. Yeah. All right. And I would like to show you what it looked like just hours ago. And you can always change your at any time. If you go into your channel settings, your customization, you can change it at any time. Anyone can. But they will hold your original channel name for a little, it used to be a couple of days. Apparently now it's like hours. Because she changed her channel name. It's like Everyday Mariam or something, whatever now. Psh, silly. It's usually 14 days, yeah. Maybe YouTube is just tired of her crap, you know? And they're like, look, make up your mind. Make up your mind. Okay, let me show you what it looked like earlier. Okay. So I searched for, just like we just did, the Foodie Bee. And it comes up, it's her, Mariam. This was from earlier today. @ Foodie Bee, 98,000 subscribers. Rebranded life, rebranded channel. Yeah. Yeah. So someone swooped it up. Someone swooped in. Someone swooped in while she was changing her brand and stole her channel name, essentially. I won't say stole because they got it fair and square. She let it go. She let it go. So Woof Woof is Foodie Bee now. And Chantal is Mariam the Revert. Everyday Mariam. Dum dum. So I think that she did this in anticipation of Mr. Snowflake's documentary. I think she's really expecting to be exposed and she doesn't want anyone to really find her. So she's trying to hide in advance. That's what I think. She does this every so often anyway, but the timing is especially weird. It really is. Yes, clowns are absolutely warranted. Yes. The clowns, the clown song. Yeah. So, okay, Mariam. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's hear what else she has to say, Mariam. She's going to explain all this. Okay. She'll explain it. Don't you worry. She will tell us everything.
Respect. So I feel like I've like calmed down and like toned down in that respect, which I know you guys are not used to, but like it's so good. I know more rice. I know you hate carbs. I get it. I'm not going to eat all this rice. Probably do some damage, but...
Yeah, not going to eat it all on camera.
So whenever I took my shahada...
لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله وأبرأ من كل دين يخالف دين الإسلام. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. Welcome to Islam. You are officially Muslim now.
Which I guess is like officially becoming Muslim. You take an oath. And I did that.
Yes, she did that, and that is what makes her Muslim. That is what makes her Muslim. And there is nothing wrong with... Okay, let me tell you about... It's something called hasanat, okay? Eggplant defined. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Eggplant defined. How hypocrisy you are. It's a lot of hypocrisy, of course. Yes, it is. I agree. It is. Big time hypocrisy. Woof woof. Woof woof.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
Yeah. So, saying the Shahada is what makes you Muslim. Now, there's something called a hasanat, which basically you're doing good deeds. For like people who are not native Arabic speakers actually get like extra hasanat for really trying to pronounce Arabic while taking the Shahada while praying, because we're not going to get it perfect and we struggle with it. It's like, like a language you've never studied before. You can't even read the letters and try to pronounce it because it's not the same alphabet. So we get extra hasanat for that. So I don't have a problem with the way that she said it. She did the best that she could. Whether she had meaning behind it or not, who knows. But La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah is, I testify that there is one God. There is no God other than God. And I testify that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is his messenger. And we also believe in Jesus as a messenger, as a prophet, as Moses, there's a ton of prophets. Okay. So I don't have a problem with the way that she said it. I know some people are going to really pick it apart, but we do actually get extra hasanat for really trying, because it's not our native language.
Well, the first time I came to Kuwait,
I will be, look at my pause game, it's on tonight. I will be very picky about how she says hijab, salah. But, you know, honestly trying to take a religious commitment, you know. I mean, I know I didn't say it nearly as smoothly as I just did the first time ever. Not at all.
Because I wanted to be married as a Muslim woman, officially. So I took my Shahada. And when I did that, you fill out a form.
Fill out a
If you want to change your
form?
name, like,
Whoa. This is getting weird, okay? This is not, this sounds very Kuwait cultural type of thing. She says she filled out a form? Okay. I don't know what that's about.
to a Muslim name.
There's
And I
no
did.
Muslim
I never
registration.
like used it until now. But the name that I talked to Salah, he really liked the name Mariam.
Okay, this whole thing about reverts taking another name, I didn't do it. I don't know anyone. I don't know what she means either, Marwa. I don't know anyone who has done it. For me, like I am who I am. And I saw someone earlier say that it might be like Catholicism. I don't think that it is. I grew up Catholic and I do have a confirmation name. And I don't use that name. I actually made it a different spelling of my real first name. Because I'm like, this is BS. I am who I am. I don't need to choose like an alternate persona to be confirmed as a Catholic, just as I didn't need to choose an alternate persona to become Muslim. I am who I am. So, everyone's looking at the bread bowl. Okay.
And they said, ask your husband what name he would like you to take. And if you like it as well.
She said it so she can go to Mecca? No, that's ridiculous. Again, Chantal, here I am to repair the damage that you're doing in the community. I've already heard people reacting to this that were very disrespectful about it. And again, you're putting me in this position, and I don't appreciate it, Chantal. So I'm going to slow her down a little bit, because what she's saying here, I really want to get what she's saying so I can correct it.
But the name that I talked to Salah, he really liked the name Mariam. And they said, ask your husband what name he would like you to take. And if you like it as well, you can change your name.
And why would you? Why would you? Now, Mariam is the Arabic name for Mary, Mother Mary, the mother of Jesus. That's why it's a very popular name in Islam, because we hold Mary, the mother of Jesus, in very high regard. So why you would even ask your husband what he likes? I mean, I guess maybe she just didn't know enough Arabic names. Like I would say, like I like two women's Arab names that I really, really like a lot. And I thought if I ever have a child, it's going to be this name. And then I thought of another name for myself. But I am not that person. I'm not that person. I just really like the name. So, and the meaning of the name also. There is no spelling that is correct because it's an Arabic name. And Arabic is written in a different alphabet. So it's always going to be transliterated. Always. So there is no correct spelling in English because it's not an English name.
But I have my legal name. And then I have my Muslim name. So, my soup leaked everywhere.
Oh, okay.
What the heck?
Okay, well,
This is a clean plastic thing, but
yeah, it's a good thing you put that down. So the Cardinal is here because we're having an identity crisis right along with Chantal. I do like to match her mood, and she clearly has no idea who the heck she is right now. So I'm a Cardinal. So I'm just a Cardinal.
Anyways,
That's why.
That sucks. So yeah, the majority of my audience just like wants me to go back to Canada, wants me to go back to
Yeah.
the same life.
When you
like,
were interesting.
maybe not exact same, but
I'm a male Cardinal, just shame me because I don't know who I am right now. I'm doing a channel rebrand. I have no idea who I am. Am I... She was Foodie Beauty, Chantal Marie. She's been Big Beautiful Me. She's had all these channel names. She tried to rebrand not too long ago with Everyday Mariam. She already tried that. She's, what's my channel about, everybody? Tell me what the vibe is. Well, why don't you figure out your vibe, Like, I'm going to do Chantal's show, yeah. I'm going to do cooking videos. She never does cooking videos. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. She doesn't know who she is. That's why the Cardinal. Yes. That's why. Who am I? Where am I? Yeah. She has no idea who she is. This is coming from a place of deep emptiness in who she is. She has no idea who she is. No clue. So today, I'm a Cardinal.
the days of being in the kitchen in the villa, like all that's gone. It's not ever coming back. This is a new phase of my life. I love Islam. I love my life here. I love the culture. I love Kuwait. I love the Middle East. I want to like be out there in the world. Like I said, I don't want to go back to what I experienced before already.
All right, I'm going to speed her up. Hopefully she's done talking about religion.
So, for those of you who are still here,
Yeah, we're here.
if you're going to continue to watch my content, you'll have to accept that.
Listen, you don't tell your audience what they have to accept, okay? I mean, you're already on the brink of losing your channel. No one watches you. Nobody watches you. You've got this fake vanity number for subscribers, close to 100,000. Your views and engagement do not reflect that whatsoever. You are in no place to be able to say what your viewers are going to do. They're either going to stay or they're going to go. You don't lay down the law. You present what you have to present. You don't tell them what's expected of them. Nothing is expected of your viewers. Nothing. They have expectations of you as a creator, as they do for me. They don't owe us anything, Chantal. Nothing.
Going to be different, and this is the new me. There'll be no more discussing other people, drama, all of those things that Islam is against. I privated all my videos that have my former hair. Like I said, my hair doesn't look like that anymore.
Please. Please.
But
Your hair.
anything too, like where my, all my old videos basically.
All right, let's speed her up. She's got a lot of
Already
rice.
I've seen a lot of people saying, well, this will kill your channel. This is killing your channel.
Yeah, it
Then,
is. It is.
Good luck with that.
Yep, exactly.
I don't live my life with my channel, like, in mind. Like, of course I think, oh, I wonder how this will affect my channel, but I don't make decisions in my life based on how many numbers. Like, I don't chase numbers with my channel. And
Well, that's clear. You've put out a lot of boring content in the last year. A lot.
It would be very fake of me to do that, you know? Adopt a belief system and religion based on what other people want me to do and expect from me.
You know, and Chantal, I really feel like you could just do whatever you want on your channel as long as you do it well, and you will attract the right audience. Put some effort into your content. Do something. There's lots of, I mean, really, Chantal, I work on my channel every single day, regardless of whether I post a video or go live or not. There is something being done. And I think she just kind of like sidles up to the phone and go live and just whatever happens, happens. Does erasing views like that affect your YouTube rating for the pay? That's a good question, because she wasn't getting views on the old videos. So her pay as like coming in from views from those videos probably is not affected. But how each creator is paid is very individual. It's very individual. It has a lot to do with the demographic that watches your channel, how many viewers, engagement, a lot of factors. And I'm not sure. I would think that the number of total videos that are public would factor into that a little bit, but probably not that much. So deleting all of those or privating, I don't think will really affect her channel that much. That's what I mean, Just Jamie. I don't think it will affect it that much. I don't, because no one's watching those old videos. And I don't think that it's affecting her actual ad rate that she gets for revenue per 1,000. She just said earlier that she reverted because she wanted to be married as a Muslim. How is that not changing from someone else? And you don't have to be Muslim to marry a Muslim man. You have to be either Christian, Jewish, or Muslim. If she was Christian, she could marry him, no problem. She didn't have to revert for that. Not at all. Not at all. She didn't have to, but she did.
So,
there is so much food on that
that's why I
table.
rebranded my channel.
That's why she's rebranding her channel. Okay. She's mad. She's angry. What is she mad about? What is she
The
upset
content
about?
won't change much. Like,
Her
well,
content won't change much? You don't even
I'm still
know
gonna do
what
my-
to do with your content. You're asking your audience to tell you what to do with your own channel. Hey, Life and Vibe, how's it going? Watching on TV? Love that soup bowl. Oh yeah, she's making a big old mess. And we are having a total identity crisis, rebranding our channel as many times as we can. So we're a cardinal tonight. Yes, we are. And if you haven't seen Life and Vibe yet, I don't know why you haven't. Go check her out. She's got an excellent channel over there. She does. Yeah. Check her out. People ask for vlogs, and here we are. I know. Rebrand doesn't look any different in the mukbang department. So true, little seven. What has changed here? I mean, really.
live streams and stuff like that. But a little bit better, and I'll be able to do a lot more. Show you guys around Kuwait.
No, you won't. Oh, hi, Sarah Lee. How's it going?
Show you guys different places of the world, inshallah.
Sarah Lee, she's not asking her audience simply what they want to see. She's asking for guidance for her entire channel. Her entire channel. Did you see that poll on her community tab, Sarah Lee? Oh, I mean...
Day in the life videos.
Day in the life. Yet that's going to be zero content.
My life is not very exciting. It's pretty domestic right now. So
She's directionless. She's
So, yeah,
directionless, and she's angry. She's angry that no one's watching
my
her.
life, rebranding my channel as a result.
Rebranding her channel so she gets some viewers back, desperately asking, what do you people want me to do with my channel? But then at the same time telling her viewers what they're going to do and not going to do. Okay. You know, really, you're demanding an awful lot when you're not in a position to do that.
Because my channel is usually about me, right? So of course it's going to undergo a change, especially if I have such a big lifestyle change as I do. You know, the lifestyle I had in Canada.
There's Julia. Hey, greeny bluish. Okay, this is almost over. Thank God. It's just the eating is hard. It's hard to watch. She should be embracing the Mr. Snowflake documentary. She should be embracing that. I mean,
Still delicious.
she may actually. I mean, Cinnamon Toast Ken did a whole video
But yeah,
on her, and
I just feel more calm,
she had no new viewers out of
at
it.
peace, and
That's not good. Not good. You feel calm, Chantal? You don't look calm. She shovels in more rice. Oh my, the diabetic shoving in rice. Just Jamie, thank you so much for the super chat. She thinks people watch her because of her personality. No, we watch because we like the personalities and perspectives of the people who react to her. Well, that's an interesting perspective right there. Thank you, Just Jamie. I appreciate that. Woof, 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 woof.
at home right now. And it might seem very weird, but that's how I feel, you know? And all of these changes are my own. Nobody else's. Like, not my husband's. This is me. Like, this is how I feel. And, yeah.
And
Not much more to say about that.
yeah. Okay. All right. So you have a new name, a new channel. Mm-hmm.
I'm done finished.
Still running from herself.
But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and explain. You're probably wondering, who's Mariam?
No, I'm not wondering, Chantal. I'm not. This is the same thing that you did like 2 months ago. It's the same exact thing. No, it's not a fork. It's a spoon. Forks are illegal in the country of Kuwait. They are. So especially if you're a foreigner, if you get caught with a fork or trying to smuggle one in with your suitcase, it's a minimum 25-year prison sentence. So you got to be careful. So she's eating with a plastic spoon. Yeah, no forks allowed. Either your hands or a spoon. That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's my Muslim name change from when I took my Shahada, became Muslim.
The Muslim name change.
That's that.
I've literally never known anybody who changed their name after reverting. You're not a new person. It's more, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. She's always looking for a new identity. So, that's probably how she sees it. So.
It's the explanation, the long-winded explanation, but I had to have dinner anyway, so. I mean, if my content, my life is not your thing anymore, I totally get that. That's fine. I have to live my life. Again, not just chasing numbers or doing things for clout or whatever. I want to do things, be genuine to myself.
Oh,
and
genuine.
only I can decide what that is. And I feel like I am.
Well, being genuine and authentic means going within and figuring out what you want to do with your life and with your channel, not desperately reaching out, asking people for their opinions and putting out a few choices that literally no one wants.
Where I need to be right now. So anyway, I guess that's it. Thanks for listening, guys. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye. See you later. Okay, so No, the fork is a deliberate misinformation that I am putting out for Chantal to deal with, so people can go into her chat and say, you shouldn't be eating with a fork, you're going to get arrested, no more forks, because her BS that she spews about my religion sends people here and ask and all kinds of stuff that I don't want to have to deal with, but I have to, because, I do. So she risked jail with the napkins. Yes. Thank you, Kimberlina. Thanks. If it's for herself, why is she asking for advice on direction? Because she's directionless. She doesn't even know who she is. Someone asked about taxes. Her Google payment goes to Canada. Her AdSense, it just depends where your AdSense is. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's where your AdSense is located, and hers is in Canada, so she will be taxed on that. Absolutely. Yeah, which is why her saying, oh, in Kuwait we don't pay taxes. Well, you are not a Kuwaiti resident, A. B, your Google check does not get sent to Kuwait, You don't have a Kuwait bank account. You can't have one because you're not a resident. You don't even have a civil ID card. You cannot open a bank account. Hence, no payments can be sent to you in Kuwait. It's just a bunch of word salad all the time. Yeah. She's a financial genius. She really is. She really is. Yeah. So I would like to pull up the first half of her live stream that she did today. Her router apparently overheated and it got shut down and she had to start a new one. But we're not going to watch the second part. It's just too long. It's just too much. So we will watch the first half because she does go more into explanation about why she's doing what she's doing. And that's why I think it's relevant. So, it's called Let's Chat. Okay. By the way, her volume and her sound in general is terrible. It's terrible. And again, this is when I say you have to listen. If you want advice from your viewers, you have to listen to them when they tell you we can't hear you. Your notifications are busting out my eardrums when I'm wearing earbuds, and in the meantime I can't hear you at all. She doesn't listen. She just, let's start a live stream. She doesn't bother to fix anything. This is where she loses people. One of the ways in which she loses people. She only wants feedback when it works for her. If it involves her doing any work whatsoever, putting in any effort that she doesn't feel like, she disregards it. So a listening experience for her viewers and her listeners is not pleasant, and she doesn't care. She doesn't care. She has been whispering, Jamie. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I was listening to her again on the way home through my speakers. And I had my phone turned all the way up, and I had my car radio turned all the way up, and I could barely make out what she said. Barely. We are a cardinal today because Foodie Beauty is having an identity crisis. She's continuing to try to rebrand her channel, and she has truly no idea who she is whatsoever. So, therefore, I'm a cardinal. For today only. I thought you guys would really get it right away, but all right. All right. Do I drive a Subaru? No. Are you kidding me? No offense against Subaru drivers. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Where I live, there's a stigma about Subaru drivers. That's why I laughed. Subarus are really good cars. I don't drive a Subaru. Sorry, Worschneffer. I didn't mean it like that. Okay.
Hello, Day Fondue. I was a paying member last week, and I asked about your doctor, and I got blocked. This is a different account. Oh, what did you ask?
Okay, I think
I'm going out for 5 margaritas. Eggy toast is your favorite, and enchiladas. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Hi, Legally Blonde. Mariam named meaning it's bitter. Wish for child, Our Lady virtuous, pious, God-fearing, and devoted to God. Yeah, I think there's different meanings to Italian, like, depending. I think that's probably a Christian meaning, maybe. I know there's a Christian one and there's like a Muslim one too. There's different ones, but you're right about that for sure.
Okay. I gotta slow her down a little bit because she's talking about religion again. This is my area. And I believe she said, I believe that she is not correcting someone in saying that there are two different gods for Christians and Muslims. There is not. I don't know. I'm going to listen again because I may have gotten that wrong. Very possible. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Subarus. At all. Not at all. Not at all.
Hi, Fernanda. Hi.
Oh.
Messi, you can listen. You guys can call me Chantal. You can call me whatever you want. That's fine. I don't mind. Hello, Peo Chocolat.
I must have skipped ahead or something. God.
Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Tiffany. Hi, Beezer. Missed ya. Hope you're doing well. Born Villain. Heather. Hello. You're tired, Bahar? Yeah, me too. I don't think it'll be a very late night. Oh,
you want the other one? The other, with the owl and the hijab? Yeah, I can put that up. Sure. Of course I can. Anything for you guys. Anything. See, Chantal, it's easy. You listen to your viewers. They ask for something. If it's easy enough to do midstream, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? You know, it's not hard, Chantal. It's not hard to fix your volume. It's really not. I understand OBS, or she's using Streamlabs, which is similar. It has a serious learning curve. I get that. Trust me. Trust me. But, it's either that or you don't care about your viewers' experience, and that seems to be clear. You don't care enough to learn and fix it. So, yes, let me put... Oh, I put it on the wrong... As I'm talking, blah, 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 blah. All right. We have an owl. What's it called? What did I call it? Owl beezing hour? Is that it? Must be. Yeah. Okay. Did I put it? Okay. All right. We're good. All right. Here we go. I fixed it for you guys. It's no problem whatsoever. I'm happy to. Okay. This is what we do, Chantal. This is what we do. Okay. All right.
Hello, Mariam. Have you changed your name? I did change the name of my channel. Yes, I did. Bear Garbage, that would be me.
Hi, Sniper Love.
That would be me.
She's muted, I guess.
Amelia, why did you change your username?
Ready, set, bees!
See what I'm saying?
Aaliyah. Hello, Aaliyah. Welcome to Very Important Beezers.
I'm
Ready,
like,
set, bees.
I am on the volume to try to save you guys. I know. I am on it. And it's like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That wasn't loud, the alert, but that's okay.
Because you can't hear her when she's talking, but her alerts are so loud. And they have been like this for like 3 or 4 days now. And people are telling her, and she's not fixing it. She's not fixing it. So, she's worried about losing views for her channel and losing viewers. Well, make it pleasurable to listen to. If people actually do want to listen to you, don't blow out their eardrums. So if you are wearing earbuds, I am like actively adjusting the volume. I am trying. Yeah.
Welcome. Hi, Teardrop. Hold on, guys.
So allegedly she's trying to fix it. But that's why, at the end of the stream, you don't shut everything down. You work on it so that it's ready to go for the next day. I mean, this is just normal work ethic, though, for most people, I think. If your boss tells you, your work quality is kind of suffering, if you care about your job, whatever feedback they gave you, you're going to try to, make it better for the next day, right? I would think. I don't know. That's what I do, but Chantal is the least effort possible. How many years in and she can't balance her sound still? I know. And
all right.
All right.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
All right, where was I? I just want to say hi to everybody. Songo, hello. Welcome to the new member, Aliyah. Welcome. Messi, you can listen. You guys can call me Chantal. You can call me whatever you want. That's fine. I don't mind. Hello, Peo Chocolat.
Let's just make up our
Love
own
your
name for
videos.
her.
Thank you. Sending love from Bahrain. Thank you, Mariam. I love your name. Mukbangs of Christmas Past. I really want to visit Bahrain sometime.
Sure you do.
So Mariam, it's Mariam, Mariam is my Muslim name that
Yes. And some people may be spelling it Mariam. It really doesn't matter because there is no correct spelling in English because it's the Arabic alphabet. But it is the Arabic name for the mother Mary, the mother of Jesus. So that's why I would typically spell it M-A for that reason.
adopted when I took my Shahada. Hi, Suzanne. Who else did I miss here? Teardrop. I know I didn't miss Teardrop. Hi, Teardrop. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Right back at you. Kimberly, yes, I think I just answered that. Hello, Scrapegoat. Kiki.
Ready,
Katrina.
set, bees!
Mama Muna. Welcome to Very Important Beezers, Mama Muna. Ready, set, bees. Welcome. Thank you so much. Hi, Italian Tidbits. Hi, sweetie. Gizmo, little nitty. Could you hear the alerts? Joe from Detroit. Corn Chowder. Hi, Tracy. Hi.
Ready, set, bees!
Oh, Bahar, you guys are so sweet. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Very Important Beezers, Bahar. Ready, set, bees. I'm used to saying Chantal, I know. You know, hi, Crystal. If you guys, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you guys. Of course, my legal name is still Chantal, but,
Imagine if she changed her legal name. That would be kind of funny. She'd be changing it all the time. All the time. Thank you for the compliment on my audio. I can't even tell you how much I've worked on it. And it's still I have moments. It is probably the biggest learning curve for me because there's so many elements of sound mixing. It is unbelievable. So yeah. And that doesn't help at all.
I figure, the Mariam is like kind of like a symbol of like, turning a new leaf and living a different life and culture here. And that is technically I guess it's like legally my Muslim name. I mean, I did sign those papers when I took my Shahada, and I'm officially Muslim, and I changed my name to that, so it's such a common Arabic name. Oh, little Nitty! No, I would never miss you. Thank you, Green Eyes. You're a beezer, Bahar. Carol, hello, beautiful name. My name is not Italian Tidbits. Marissa's a gorgeous name. I love that name, Italian. I love it. You can hear it. One of the most popular girls in Cornwall when I was growing up, her name was Marissa. I'm chuckling a bit because everyone pronounces Chantal wrong, and you chose a Muslim name that everyone is now spelling wrong. Leslie Cat. Yes, hi Lou. Blended pantyhose, hello. It depends, Chantal. It doesn't count if it's not on your Kuwait ID. Well, only I know what's on my ID, I guess. But yeah, thank you. Good luck, love the name. Hi Pam Anderson. Hi Mariam in chat. Yeah. So, yes. Yeah, I did, Messy Girl. They were both beautiful names. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for joining the new members. So yeah, I just wanted to, I'll still do some live streams and things. Hang out with you guys. I never knew you lived in, Nicolette is a really nice name, Nikki. I never knew you lived in Ottawa. That's where I'm from and live. Really? Blended? Yeah, well, I'm from Cornwall, which is about an hour away from Ottawa. And my, growing up, I did live off and on there. When I was a child, I lived there with my mom. And then we moved back to Cornwall, and then I moved to Ottawa on my own, and I lived in the Orleans area. So happy that we have the same name now. Yes, I really, really love that name. Yeah, I think there's a lot of really nice Muslim names.
Speeding her up a little more.
Ciao, I'm from Boston, but Italian family. Oh, mashallah. I remember you talking about how you picked the name. It's related to what you experience in people, right? So cool.
John, you haven't missed a thing. She's talking about nothing.
I don't
Ready,
remember.
set,
Did I say that? I don't remember. I don't know. Like, we just really liked the name. Like, I talked about it with Salah. And, yeah, it had something to do with water. Like, the meaning of...
What?
Like, I can't remember exactly. I'd have to look it up. But at
What?
the time, we liked the meaning.
Water? Did she
Do you know
say...
Tom-
What? Water? Water? Is that what she said? That her name means water? It does not.
I don't
Ready,
remember.
set,
Oh my god.
I don't know, like, we just really liked the name, like I talked about it with Salah, and
Liked what
yeah,
name?
it had something to do with water, like,
No, your name does not mean water. I can't go back without getting that ready, set, please. So I'm going to hit the mute pretty fast if I can.
things, hang out with you guys. I never knew you lived in, Nicolette is a really nice name, Nikki. I never knew you lived in Ottawa, that's where I'm from and live. Really, blended, yeah, well, I'm from Cornwall, which is about an hour away from Ottawa, and growing up, I did live off and on there. When I was a child, I lived there with my mom, and then we moved back to Cornwall, and then I moved to Ottawa on my own.
Fascinating.
And I lived in the Orleans area, so happy that we have the same name now. Yes, I really, really love that name. Yeah, I think there's a lot of really nice,
Be true.
really nice Muslim names.
No problem, tell you. It's good to keep me on my toes.
Ciao, I'm from Boston, but Italian family. Oh, mashallah. I remember you talking about how you picked a
proper
name. It's related to what
usage
you
of
experienced.
mashallah.
It's so cool to be able to pick a name. I don't
Ready,
remember.
set,
I don't know, like, we just really liked the name, like I talked about it with Salah. And, yeah, it had something to do with water, like the meaning of,
Water?
like,
Water? Water? What? Water. Maya is water in Arabic. So Mariam, if you're just coming in, is in Islam is the Arabic name for Mary, and it is it's the mother of Jesus, Mary. So people who name their children Mariam are usually, it's like it's naming your child Mary. It's the same thing. So this like sea stuff and water stuff, that has nothing to do with her new religion. And I would think that if you were choosing a new name based on your new religion, you'd look at the religious meaning, I would think.
I can't remember exactly, I'd have to look it up, but at the time we liked
Silly
the
me.
Did you know Tom Green? I didn't know Tom Green personally. I didn't know Ryan Gosling, no, but hey, I've been gone. This is a cool new setup. Hey, mukbangs, yeah. I'm going to be changing things out there, working on some new alerts and swapping backgrounds, but I really love this background someone made for me, so I love the Beezer's mic. Your uploads always make me happy. I watch them every day. Oh, thank you, Mariam. That really means a lot. I appreciate that support. Hi, Jenna. Tiffany. 32 months. Like, how even long is that? That's almost 3 years. Doing okay. I've missed you. Big hugs to you and Salah. Thank you, Tiffany. Ready, set, repeat. Small world, yeah. Thank you. Hey, Zoe. Would love to see you come to Bahrain, Habibti. Yes, actually, like, we could easily drive there, Mariam. We would love to do a tour of, like, the Gulf countries because they're so, I mean, kind of close. I mean, it's still a few hours drive, but I would love to take road trips and do that. That would be so awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you're very comfortable
Thank you,
in a
Jenna.
car.
I have a pretty Muslim name. Thank you. Yeah. Angela, hey Chantal, can I call you Chantal? Because that is, yeah, you can call me Chantal. There's no problem. Ready, set, rebrand. Can you unblock Eggy Toes? I didn't even know they were blocked. drop of the sea. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with the sea. Hi, Cassidy. I never met Justin Bieber.
my
He was
God.
very young. So, I mean, there's a big age difference between us. But yeah. Italian, when are you going to South Africa? It must be soon.
It's
Dusty
ridiculous.
Bun, so which topics are off limits? I'm scared to ask something that annoys you when I get blocked again. You guys can ask things as long as it's not like, you know, hateful or stuff like that. And if I don't want to answer, I'll just not. I mean, no offense if I ignore it, but I don't want to talk about any kind of drama or anything like that. I just want to kind of like have fun. If you guys have like questions for me or opinions on things or something like that, I don't know. I just don't want to talk about like, you know, start dissing other people and getting into drama and stuff. Sati, salam, Mariam. I'll have to get used to your new name, but you keep doing what works for you. Thank you, Sati. Welcome, salam. Mariam means armpits
I
don't
gave my
smell.
cats away for you.
I like a recent video. It's
I'm 39. I'm f***ing diabetic, and I'm not into
Oh, which one? My latest one?
weird fetishes anymore.
My family's
I am so annoying.
I gave my cats away for you.
Hello, Dank Fondue. I was a paying member last week, and I asked about your doctor, and I got blocked. This is a different account. Oh, what did you ask? I'm going out for 5 margaritas. Eggy toast is your favorite, and enchiladas. Enjoy. Hi, Legally Blonde. Mariam name meaning it's bitter. Wished for child. Our Lady virtuous, pious, God-fearing, and devoted to God. Yeah, I think there's different meanings to Italian, like, depending. I think that's probably a Christian meaning, maybe. I know there's a Christian one, and there's, like, a Muslim one, too. There's different ones, but you're right about that, for sure. Hi, Fernette.
You think. You chose another name, and you're not really sure what it means. Okay. Personal cooking channel. I think you're maybe renewing, but hey, welcome. Yeah. Yeah.
And, hi. Do more chitty chat videos? Yeah, I can definitely do that. I like to talk. You know that. You guys know that.
Yep. About
Where do
a
I want
bunch
to
of
travel to
nothing.
visit next?
I just have very little patience for her. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you will see that someone has taken over her channel ID at Foodie B and has named it Woof Woof. Woof Woof. So there you go, Chantal. Woof Woof. That's the new channel. Go sub up. I'm kidding. I don't know who it is. I would like to know. I mean, take credit for it. Let us know who you are. We should know. I think. Where's my woof woof? Did I misplace my woof woof? Unacceptable. Where is it? I got this.
Thank you, Cabela.
You're welcome. Here we go. Yes.
I don't know, like, Cassidy, I have a lot of places on mind, but I'm feeling a lot better. Almost, I would say I'm almost probably ready to start planning about where I want to go. Your Turkish coffee. Oh, Turkish coffee, really? Oh, no. Okay, well, I'll check into that for you, Dusty Bun.
I love Turkish coffee.
Hello, Fernanda. Hi, sweetie. I have to run. Company is here. Have a great weekend. You too, Leslie.
Okay.
Thanks for being here.
Let's move it along. This is pretty
I notice
short.
whenever someone brings up a reaction channel in your chat, you always go down that road. Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to go down that road, Zoe.
You don't? Are you sure?
You know.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know.
How do you feel about Trisha Paytas naming her next daughter Elvis? Her daughter Elvis? Oh, that's different. That's really different. I don't know. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Messy, I think it's wrong. I just don't want to, I think there's just way too much hate in Gore World, period. That's why I just want to steer clear of it from now on. Because
okay.
I was lowering myself to that level and just getting involved, and it's just
Are
not
you
good
serious?
for your spirit, your mental health, whatever, you know?
Are you serious?
C in Italian is Mar. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that's
yeah.
true.
Assalamu
That's
alaikum,
true.
Sister
Mar.
Mariam. Blessings upon you and your family today and always. Oh, thank you. Walaikum salam, Aliyah. Thank you for becoming a member. That really means a
In
lot.
Spanish,
Thank you for being so welcoming.
not Arabic.
Kamita. Hello, marhaba. Hello.
Oh,
Alan Wasalan.
God.
I'm learning language. There's a snowstorm. Oh no. February is celebrated month in Kuwait. Everyone loves February. People
Why?
party hardy. I mean, like, by party hardy, I mean, like, going out a lot, enjoying the weather. It's beautiful weather here in February.
Huh, okay. Tell us more about
Camping.
that, Chantal. That would be interesting to know why February is like the partying month in Kuwait. Tell us more about that. Is it just because of the weather? Is there something else going on in Kuwait? That would be, that might be interesting.
Has it been hard not being able to drink and smoke? Who eat edibles while you're
Concert
in Kuwait?
season.
I'd be dying. Blended pantyhose. I'm not gonna lie. Like, going from the environment in Canada to here, cold turkey, a little bit hard at first, but once I'm here for a while, I don't even really think about it. So that's why another reason I like to
Because you stay inside 24/7. That's why the weather doesn't bother you.
be here. More chit chat videos would be great. Thank you, Cassidy. I will definitely do that for you guys. You're leaving in 4 days, 2 months of bliss over there. My daughter's name is Mara. Oh, beautiful name, Italian. I love it. Actually, Mara, that's so gorgeous. That is. I love it. Aaliyah, I have to study more of the Quran, and I plan I haven't memorized any of it, and
Here we go.
I have to actually read more of it during
This is why we're here.
Ramadan. I plan on doing it. I plan on dividing it up into about 30 pages a day. So, but it's hard for me to
Okay.
memorize, especially
Chantal, what I would recommend, okay, because that's pretty ambitious. It's kind of sounding like your fast for 40 days, which lasted not even a full day. That sounds very ambitious. Why don't you commit to reading a page a day? That would be very doable. And when you're sitting there, if you feel like reading more, you could read more. But commit to one page. And if you don't feel like it, it's like, okay, well, it's only one page. Read the one page and put it away. And do one page the next day. It is a lot. It is a lot. And you also need time for reflection if it's your first time reading it. You don't want to speed read it like a novel. It's not a textbook. It's not a novel. You want to reflect. She opened it and saw the cow and closed it. Probably John. John's been reading the Quran. I see him on Twitter. Yeah. You can listen. Absolutely. Absolutely. I play recitation just randomly throughout. And she is going to talk about it. I think it's on the next one. Her apartment is haunted, she says, basically. And I have strong theories about that. So, it helps to keep the energy clear in your space. It attracts good jinn. There are 3 creations from God: us, man, angels, and jinn. What, Marwa? And we don't do ghosts, right? Jinn are made of smokeless flame. There are 3 creations: human beings, mankind, angels, and jinn. And there are jinn of all types. They're like people. They're good jinn, bad jinn, religious jinn, not religious jinn, all different types. And they are around us all the time, no matter what. We're not supposed to interact. You're not supposed to interact with jinn. Some people do. And they suffer the consequences. It is a rule in Islam to not interact because, if you've ever lived in a haunted house or something, if you've ever been in a haunted place, you know what I'm talking about. There are things there. There are things there. Okay. So yes, jinn, Jinn, is the plural, and the singular is jinni, or you might think of it like genie. Same thing. That's what it was used. So when you play Quran in your house, it attracts peaceful, Muslim, God-loving, God-worshipping jinn. These are the jinn. If you are like that yourself, these are the jinn that you want around. They'll be attracted to that, the Quran playing. They'll come in. The jinn who are into, doing drugs and whatever, and I'm not talking about recreational marijuana. Okay, I I'm gonna get hell for whatever I say anyway. I'm just saying, if you're in your place smoking a crack pipe, okay? You are going to attract crack smoking jinn. That's what I'm trying to say here, okay? Okay. Now, for me personally, in my lifestyle, I don't want crack smoking people or jinn in my house, okay? But how you live your life is what you attract. Okay? So, and we don't do sage, by the way. I have nothing against sage. I have nothing against lighting candles or any of that. But for us as Muslims, depending on anything but God is considered shirk. And shirk is attributing godlike qualities to other things. And there are 5 pillars of Islam, but the most important thing about Islam is the oneness of God. We don't split up God. We don't assign powers to different things, or we don't pray to St. Anthony when we can't find something, all of that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing any of that if you're not Muslim, not at all. Like someone was telling her to light a white candle, and she's like, oh, I don't know if I have any white candles. This should not even be an option for you, Chantal, if you're Muslim. This should not even be an option. It's like the basics still need to be learned. Yeah. So,
The Arabic, I don't know. It's like really hard for me. But, so I just read the translated version. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm still pondering that, Chester. I'd be striking the sniper channels. The thing is, free speech, you can't really strike them because, you can't strike them for copyright because YouTube, it's a legal thing that YouTube doesn't get involved in. So if you want to strike for copyright, people will just argue fair use, and then it's like a legal battle, and nobody wants to do that.
It's not a legal battle, okay? This is one of my biggest pet peeves about YouTube in general, is that a lot of channels will assume that things are a certain way about copyright, about all different kinds of things in the terms of service, and they won't bother to go read it themselves. They just assume that something is a certain way, and they will just repeat it, and other people repeat it. Just go read it. It's not a legal battle, Chantal. Danielson, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you. How about a woof woof? Let's get a Kybella.
Thank you, Kybella.
You're welcome. Thank you, Danielson. Thank you very much.
Like, look at all the people who have struck channels before. They get their videos back, so. Mm-hmm. How do you get a new outfit for Ramadan? There are so beautiful clothes in Kuwait. Yeah, I might go shopping, like, before Ramadan and get a few things. I'm not too sure. I'll have a look around. Maybe I can bring you guys shopping. We haven't done a shopping bees in Kuwait yet. There's
a reason for that, Chantal. You can't wear the clothing there. Don't you remember? You can't buy anything there. Why? It's like every day is new with her. Personal cooking channel, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. How about a woof woof? A woof woof?
You can all suck it, haters, okay?
Okay.
You loser. Loser. Cheese, Loser.
Yes, cheese. Thank you, personal cooking channel.
Be a Pennington's version of Pennington's here. My favorite Bible verse is the faith as small as a mustard seed one. I'm not religious, but I think it works for life. A lot of like teachings in religion actually work like in practical life for people even who are atheists, who don't believe in anything. Absolutely. I mean, that's what religion is also meant to do, is to guide, God's people into a more righteous way of living, a way of living that benefits you.
Hallelujah. Yes. Preacher Chantal is on the stage.
When is Ramadan? It is March 10th, I believe it starts.
Again with this, we discussed this last time. No one knows for sure what date it will start. Oh my God. What bothers me, what bothers me about these kinds of things is that these are the basics. These are the things you learn either before you revert or very shortly after. These are the basics. You don't light candles to get rid of a bad vibe. You don't know the exact date a month in advance of when Ramadan will be. The basics. Changing your name, there's no need for that at all.
Hello, Blue Pot. How is your inner peace doing without the negative trash vibes? It's doing pretty well so far. I mean, it hasn't been very long, but I always feel better without it for sure. Maybe for you guys it's entertaining, but for me it's like I'm in it and it's not the same. Free speech. My husband's at Umrah. Oh wow, good for him. We want to do that someday, for sure. Applebee's. If it doesn't make you feel better or help you, drop it from your life. Exactly, Meep. Those are words of wisdom as well. Hello, Lynn ASMR. Oh, so that's why my friend has been a bit busy today. I have a weird laugh. When I'm on a plane, I don't want to smoke because I know I can't. The second I land, I want to smoke. That's true. I think your mind just kind of blocks it if it's not possible. You know? You threatened to block last video. Blue Pot, I had you in mind. I'm just joking. I didn't actually. No, YouTube lover, I haven't heard about that live stream. No. Or interview, you said, eh? I haven't heard about that. What was it about? Like, what?
Yeah, she's triggered by Mr. Snowflake.
Mariam.
Definitely.
I like to celebrate Valentine's Day as a single lady because I celebrate being free from any man who ever made me cry.
Oh.
Jenna. Good, yes. Yeah. You can definitely celebrate it. You can have self-love. Yep. Aaliyah, 30 pages a day is too much. Even a little per day will help. Yeah, I was thinking of like reading maybe 5 pages after every prayer or something like that, Aaliyah, but yeah, I'll do my best. You know, I do have a really good version that was a gift from my husband after I took my Shahada, and it's like translated, and it's like, you know, one side of the page is English, the other is Arabic, and then there's like English written Arabic. Do you know what I mean? So it'll help me, I think, for sure. It's yeah, I read a few pages already. I read a little bit of it, but I want to restart because...
She read a few pages. In a year, she's read a few pages. Okay, well, this is why you don't know very much. So she's talking about the Quran that her husband got her, and what she means is transliterated. So it will have the English translation, and transliteration will show you in the alphabet that you're used to as a native English speaker how to pronounce the Arabic words. So, but she said she's read a few pages. So, John, I think you're right. The cow has not been read. I would agree with that. It seems to be the case. Yeah. She should go. Yeah, she could go to a study group. There's lots of stuff online. For me, before I reverted, I was reading the Quran every night before bed because I just kept wanting to read it. I was more and more interested. And that was before I was just reading it in general, reading it, not expecting to revert at all. So I don't think she just has a natural curiosity about it. What was it? Who asked the question? I just saw it a little minute ago. Yeah, Angel of Glass. Why have an Arabic name? You don't have to have one. You don't need one. I don't know any reverts that have taken on another name. I didn't. I feel like I'm myself, period. So I don't know why she's doing it. I don't know why they even asked her about that. Yeah, there's no need for it at all. And where she's constantly searching for an identity that she doesn't have, I'm not surprised that she tried to change her name. And now she's changing her channel name. And now she's this cartoon figure with big blue eyes. It's always something different, you know. Religion is not Arab exclusive, exactly. But the language of Islam is Arabic. So she needs a new identity because Snowflake is going to destroy her. Probably. She does seem very nervous about the documentary. She does. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Once you start reading something and then you don't go back to it for a while, you know, you kind of forget. Blue Pot. I probably won't. When will you get to Saudi Arabia? Oh boy. Well, it's on the list, robotic person. So inshallah this year, maybe. Hopefully. Can you go back to Thailand? I miss the shrimps. I will never eat those again. Look, the flavor was pretty good, but I can't explain the feeling of them jumping around in your mouth. They're
I can't. Creepy Corner, thank you for gifting an Are You Serious membership. Yeah. Thank you, Creepy Corner. It looks like Tom D received the membership. Thank you. Does a Muslim... Sorry, one sec.
hard little shell. No, I can't do it. And I feel bad, you know? I feel bad for the little shrimps. They're trying to get away and they're full of lemon juice. You have one son who's atheist? There was a point in my life where I didn't really believe, have faith. So I think, you know, for some people it's just normal to go through those phases. 30 pages is a lot, especially with how it's worded, with some old writing. Just do 3 pages. You think 3 pages? I'll see what I can do for sure. But yeah, I want to focus on like fasting, and I want to focus on prayer for sure. And the Arabic term for prayer is salah, believe it or not. Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, so the live shrimp eating, yes, I did do a whole video on that concerning our religion and eating live shrimp. Yeah, I'll find that. I'll put a link in the chat for that. Yeah, that's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. She shouldn't have done it. And she still talks about it like it's no big deal. And this, again, is the disregard for animals in general. So, Lori Compton, does a Muslim woman take her husband's name in a Muslim marriage ceremony? No, we do not. The lineage of your family is very important, so you don't mix them up. You never take your husband's name. She did, however, on her Instagram, it says Chantal, Marie, Olive, Sero. No, it doesn't even say Sero. I think it says El Refe. So, but someone asks her that question in one of these live streams, and she says the opposite. Like, no, we don't. Okay, well, it's written in your social media like that. So, yeah, I'll get you guys the link to the Arabic, the religious perspective on eating live shrimp. It's not okay. Marwa, I've never known anybody to do that. She likes to start new things but never follows through. Yeah, she's a starter. For some reason, she thinks that because she changed her name and deleted all her old videos, it's all gone. It's right. Everything. There are so many archives of everything. Yep.
My audio is bad?
Yeah, very.
Yes. No jumping shrimp, gross.
See? She just disregards it.
The idea is really not a good idea, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, blue pot. You know, everyone, and like forcing faith on someone is not something you can try to educate people and spread the word and all that, but like you can't force someone to believe something. They have to kind of come to those conclusions themselves. It took me a long time to have faith, and you know, it was just little signs that were given to me that I believe in, and you eventually, when you open up, you start feeling the presence more and more, and you know, prayer is very important. I can see why it's an important pillar in Islam, because
it took her a long time. Okay. I thought it was mere days that she started wearing hijab. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay.
That's your way of communicating with God, you know what I mean? So, but I mean, coming from somebody who like was just complete opposite, it's got to be such a weird thing to see happen to me. But I mean, I think a lot of people do that. They come from an extremely horrible background, especially reverts. You see a lot of, I found my faith in Cuba and lost my laptop. Yeah. But finding your faith doesn't mean that you're going to just automatically live a perfect life. It's a journey. It takes, you know, it's step by step. It takes a lot of trial and error, you know, and learning. So that's what I want to focus on Ramadan, in Ramadan this year, is learning more about Islam and focusing more on the salat. And yeah, my husband is here. He's not in this room, but he's here. I found you, Katia. I found you recently and watched your Titanic mukbang. I was actually excited to watch your other mukbangs. Aw, sorry. Yeah, I privated. I have a lot that have my hijab. I'll be celebrating Valentine's Day on a bus to Rome airport with the hubby. Forgot when I booked flight. Well, that's that. But Italian, that's like a perfect thing. Like, you guys are traveling together. You can still make that an awesome Valentine's Day. I'm so sorry you ate the jumping fish. I'm sorry I brought it up again. It's okay, Jenna. I mean, I'm not traumatized, but you know. Applebee's, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, they actually got together. The Antichrist will be conceived. Oh my gosh. I prefer my shrimp non-jumping, yeah. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay, so here's a link to is eating live shrimp haram? I made a whole video on this. Yeah, if you want to watch that in your spare time. I don't think it's very long. Well, it's 34 minutes, but I had a lot to say. I actually made a playlist about culture and religion. It may answer some of your questions because I do get a lot of repeat questions. So I'll link a playlist as well if you're interested in that, where I cover, like, is Halloween allowed?
Okay.
She's back. Culture and religion.
If you both travel to Iran, you'll love the food and sweets in there. Excellent for content. Monet love. Yes, I really want to go. You know, the thing is, did you know YouTube is banned from there? Maybe it would be a good thing. I can just vlog and then come back and upload and just take a complete break from the internet and just immerse ourselves in the culture. You know, Salah has a lot of friends from there. And also, I want to try... I think it's from Iran. Lavashak. They have a lot of sweets. I want to try. I know with diabetes, but I mean, just a bite, you know.
Just a
yes,
bite.
Italian. It's so
sure.
important. Hi, SYL. Hello.
Yeah. She'll just take a bite.
My Ramadan went so well last year. Yeah, I think it did. It was my first, like, full one, you know.
Okay. Your first full one. Oh.
So I'll come say hi.
Because you tried.
You can
earlier.
send free V-Day cards to kids at St. Jude. Yes, please do if you're in the States. That would be awesome. Not no, me. I prefer my food not moving. Yeah, really. You ever see those mukbangers who eat, like, octopus alive and it's like squeezing their face like a face hugger?
Oh my God,
all human with human
Chantal.
weaknesses. It's in God's strength that we can do all
so
things. Yes,
out
exactly.
there.
That's well said. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Italian special day wherever you are. Mariam cannot observe Valentine's Day in any way. No, I'm not. We don't really celebrate, like, you know.
You can't.
Iran is amazing. Go.
It's not allowed.
Yeah, I want to. It looks really awesome and interesting culture-wise, you know.
Looks awesome.
Muslims can partake in their neighbors' holidays. There's, like, differing opinions from scholars on that, but the only thing about Valentine's I like is the hearts and the pretty red and pink colors. Yeah.
Yes, she wants to go to Iran. Yes, you heard that correctly, Poison Betty 4.
I don't know about that, Applebee's.
I know, because I zone out on her all the time when I'm just listening, like, you know, if I have to listen beforehand. And yeah, I do the same thing. I'll come back and I'll be like, did she just say, what? Did she just say she wants to go to Iran? Huh? What? Yeah. Yeah, check it out. I think I have like 30 videos on there, culture and religion. I've started categorizing everything. Yeah, there's hijab, about hijab. I compare her Kuwaiti apartment that she's in now compared to my apartment in Egypt. Like, all the similarities, there are quite a few. Are Muslims allowed to celebrate Halloween? Eating live shrimp, that's on there. Is Chantal considering divorce from Salah? And it's about multiple marriage, like, you know, like having multiple wives. Things like that. And there's cultural stuff on there too, not just religious. but it's all in one place.
But hi, Lexus. Yeah, sorry. I did change my name. It might confuse people. I talked about it in my recent mukbang, but Muslims can partake in their name. Yeah, exactly. I read that over. Hello, FF.
You can't figure out how to get to the Woof Woof
It's
channel?
illegal to anyone, but you can become transgender.
It's when you're in the YouTube search field, you just type in @FoodieB. That's it. Could she not be punished for her behavior, Lisa? What behavior exactly do you mean? You'll have to be specific. Cougar Knife. Imagine Iraq and Iran going to war. Stray missiles hitting. You hear live. Salah, grab my wheelchair. Salah, where are you going? Oh yeah, he'll be out of there in no time. Yep.
Yeah, true, Monet. I'm sure people probably do that at some point. Do you still like horror stuff? Mario, I like creepy things. I don't like extreme gore and like torture and like things like that. But I do like some classic movies still, yeah. And I do like ghost, like paranormal stuff. I'm from Azerbaijan, Bahar. Oh, wow. I want to go there someday, too.
Hi, Yelly Me. Aren't you a Beezer? Okay. Sarah Lee. Nobody doesn't like Sarah Lee. It's not allowed to celebrate love and receive gifts? Of course it is, Sarah. And I think you know better than to ask that. Yeah. Valentine's Day is based off of Saint Valentine. And we don't worship things that don't, we don't worship saints. We don't pray to saints. Yeah. So Valentine's Day? No, we don't. No. Her rages against other Muslims must be forbidden. Absolutely. What's even more forbidden, though, Pussy Go Lightly, and I called out Salah for this, is saying that someone is a fake Muslim. That is worse than raging on another Muslim. Because you're taking away, literally nobody in the world knows what's in another person's heart and what they truly feel. Even if they act like a total ass on the outside, you don't really know what they believe. Only God knows. And for another human being to say you don't believe that is a huge insult to God. And it's big. It's very big. It's big. You can't do that. And they say, well, it is written. Basically, someone who accuses another of being a disbeliever, the finger will be pointed right back at them. You can't do it. You can't. That's like the biggest. And he had no problem saying that about me. No problem. Salah flat out said she's a fake Muslim about me. Yeah. Not okay.
There's some excellent desserts from the Middle East. Oh my gosh. Kanafa. Basbousa. What's your favorite, Joe? Dates. Ali. Mahalabia. Lava Shack. And it's so yummy, both sour and sweet. Yes, I want to try it. I see it all over TikTok.
Amethyst, are you saying I'm not a theologian, by the way. I'm not a scholar. I'm just telling you what I know. Are you saying that some sins are worse than others? All sins are not treated equally by God? I think stealing a pack of gum and killing people is probably at different levels. Yeah. Yeah.
Rotates a person as one of them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, FF, I don't care. Whatever. There's a difference between celebrating it and just participating. Yeah.
No, there is no difference, Chantal. There is no difference. She's putting herself on a slippery slope. They say if Kaya Mary was here, she would quote it right from the Quran. She would quote it and tell you the surah and the ayah. She would tell you. Basically, if you behave like them, you are one of them. If you celebrate, if you attend, if you're going along with, if she says she's doing Valentine's Day cameos, she can't do that. She even said in one of her cameos, I can wish you Merry Christmas even though I'm Muslim. No, she can't. That's what I'm saying about the very basics. These are the basics. She said, I can celebrate Halloween as long as I'm not worshiping the devil. Okay. No, you can't. You can't. Yeah. I understand what you're saying, Sarah. I'm not talking about worshiping Saint Valentine. I'm talking about the meaning behind the holiday, just like Halloween. Halloween is not simply putting on a costume and going around getting candy. There is greater meaning behind it. There is. And if you want to worship God as a Muslim in the way that it tells us how to, then we wouldn't. We just wouldn't. So... there's nothing wrong if anyone else does. There's no judgment on anybody else. You can, go get yourself some chocolates and some flowers on February 14th. No big deal. I can buy them for myself on the 12th, but it's not going to be a heart-shaped, and it won't be roses, I'll get some daisies and some, I don't know, something. You know what I'm saying? So, intention is the biggest thing. Wasn't Salah praying not towards Mecca, Isabella? I don't know what that was about. I truly don't know what that was about. I think it seemed like they were doing it as a demonstration, kind of, and that they didn't have enough room in the living room to pray in the correct way. I don't know what that was about. They shouldn't have done it at all. Yeah.
Thank you, Lexus.
Right, Ashen, Fire. Yeah, Sam Hain, pagan. I'm not saying anything has to do with the devil or any, really. We just don't do it. We just don't celebrate it. There's no judgment on anyone who does at all. We just don't. Yeah. Get them on the 15th. They'll be cheaper. We still can't, Ms. Mac. I'm not going to buy a heart-shaped box of chocolates because I don't participate in Valentine's Day. Sarah Lottie, the feast of St. Valentine's Day was established by Pope Galatius to celebrate the martyr St. Valentine. Well, who was St. Valentine all about? What was his deal? Anyone from every religion shouldn't celebrate Halloween. Everything to do with it, from the candy, is fueled by Lucifer. Give your kids that candy, it's giving them poison. Okay. If the chocolates are removed from the heart-shaped box, how can you eat them? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what Chantal does. The slippery slope. Well, what if I just did this, but not that? And what if I just did this, but not that? Yeah. I know Halloween is not about Satan, but that's what she said. As long as I'm not worshiping the devil, it's fine. And it's yeah, I guess, in your opinion, but you can't just make up your own rules for yourself. There are rules established for us. We know what they are. They're not hard to find. She doesn't have to make up she doesn't have to make an opinion on it. She has to look it up. She will find the answer. So, yeah.
Hello, Windmilla. Walaikum salam. Oh, is that me?
Good night, Queen of Love and Booty. That is what my channel is about, primarily. So have a great night.
I don't like movies that can happen in real life. Yeah, it's kind of, it is a touchy subject for a lot of people, for sure. I'll call myself a convert because I was Christian.
Why would you call yourself... What is happening? Chantal, what are you doing? What are you doing? Just stop. You know what I really wish you would do? Practice your religion. Practice it the best way that you know how, and stop talking about it. Please. Please stop talking about it. The basics have not been grasped in a year. A year. She doesn't know the basics. Why? So you can cover your head. That's why. Okay, I guess. Isabella, I love your channel. I love that you're open-minded towards different people's beliefs. I absolutely, truly am. You know, really, it does not matter to me what people, you don't have to believe in anything. You can believe like when we die, we just like poof, you know? Then there's dark and black and you just don't exist anymore. I don't care. Like, that's fine. You know, believe what you believe. If you believe you get reincarnated into the animal of your choice, I hope you pick a good animal. You know, it has nothing to do with me what anyone else believes. Yeah. What's important to me is what I believe, and I'm trying to do the best that I can. So, yeah. Yeah. Because she's not doing anything. I'm not questioning her faith. I will say that's a costume. I just, I don't know what she's doing. I think she knows that she knows very little. She said she read a few pages of the Quran in a year. Yet during Ramadan, she's going to start reading 30 pages a day. Come on. Go listen to some videos of Mufti Menk. She likes Mufti Menk. He's great. Everyone loves Mufti Menk. He's great. He's from Zimbabwe. He's awesome. Awesome. He's very relatable. Go watch a bunch of YouTube videos of Mufti Menk. You will learn something. If you can't sit down and read, go watch some videos. You will learn a lot from Mufti Menk. Just do that, Chantal, and stop talking on your channel about this religion. You're in no place to do it. You really aren't. It is called reverting. Yes, Grateful Little Farm. And the reason for that, for anyone who's fairly new, is that we believe as Muslims, okay, people get very sensitive and they think that I'm pushing it what they should believe. I'm not. If you think that, please, 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 okay? No reason to be defensive about what you believe, okay? There's none. I don't care what you believe. Believe what you believe, okay? It doesn't involve me. We believe as Muslims that no matter how we're born, like I was born into a Catholic practicing family, that later in life, when I revert to Islam, we believe that we are actually born originally as Muslims. And however we grow up, however we're influenced to practice a certain religion that is not Islam, when we make the decision to revert, it's a reversion back to our original state. That's why it's not a conversion. It's not a convert. That's why. I'm glad you don't get that idea from me. Some people really get weird about it and think that I'm actually like pushing my religion on them and like asking them to join a terrorist group. It's bizarre. It's bizarre, but I think these people just have issues in general. So.
For like my whole life, you know, and I respect Christianity, but I'm definitely a Muslim. I think I'm more of a Muslim convert, and before that, I didn't want to hear about religion, you know, like at all. So I get it. It's touchy for some people, but.
And what is the difference in your mind, Chantal, between a revert and a convert? What is the difference in your mind that you think a different word means something different? What? Explain, please. Explain. My gosh. What age did I decide to revert cougar knife? Let me do some math real quick. How old am I now? I think I gotta grab a kid. When I'm live, I can't do math in my head because I have too much going on. So let me just grab my phone. Let's see. What year is it now? It's 2024. I haven't had I don't want to say that. Let me add my year of birth to the date that I no. One moment. You guys wouldn't even believe what I do for a job, too. So this is extra funny. Extra funny! Okay. I was 37. I was 37 years old when I reverted. That was a long time ago. Math! No, I don't do taxes. No, I could never. It's boring. No, I'm not an accountant. No. No.
Yeah. It's Mariam. It's so juvenile and stupid. And
I agree. I saw this on a couple of thumbnails. Mariam. I think the whole ham joke is getting a little played out. Yes, we don't eat pork. We don't have anything to do with pig products. I don't think that saying Hamadan and Mary Ham is funny. I just don't. It's childish, and it's taking a dig at our religion at everyone else's expense, but you're directing it at Chantal. Believe me, Muslims feel it. We feel it when you say stuff like that. It's not just about Chantal.
Islamophobic. I don't really care what these people say anymore. That's more of a reflection on them. Let them be horrible people, whatever. Do you prefer we call you Mariam instead of Chantal? I want to be respectful. Elodie. It's really like, it's up to you, honestly. It really doesn't bug me either way. You know, but I think the foodie beauty persona that I've had for all the years when I was a different person in a different life, that's just I'm kind of glad to be rid of it because it was...
You should get rid of foodie beauty. You're not a foodie. And I don't know about the beauty. It seems to be all filters. I don't agree that the ham part is more about her size. Ham is, Muslims get threats, and we get Muslims get like decapitated pig heads put at your doorstep. It's a very intentional thing to use a pig in an insult against a Muslim. I think you could call her a water buffalo. I mean, that's what Nada calls her. A water buffalo, a cow. There's a lot of things you could call someone. A hippo, a rhinoceros. But the pig thing is very deliberate.
Just stale for me. Like, it just doesn't represent who I feel like I am anymore, you know? Mistress of the Dark, but thank you, Elodie. Yeah, exactly, Kanita. Like, whatever. Hello, mistress. Buy lava shack from Persian stores. There's got to be a lot of Persian stores here. There's so many Persian restaurants. You're right. Blue bottom hanging with Applebee's in hell. In Jahannam.
Yeah, I think that people do think about it. I do. I think just because if we are not bigots ourselves doesn't mean that a lot of people out there are not, Ham is ham. Thank you, Mega Omega. It couldn't be said any more simply. Ham is ham. It's well known that Muslims don't mess with pigs, period. That's very well known. And to put an insult using any part of a pig is a religious insult. So I agree, Darkest Coven. She wore a ham pink colored thing. Okay, yeah, it was ham colored. She's Muslim. You have a lot of new people in the community. We have Muslims in the community. People who don't know about the ham-colored clothing back in the day, and they say Hamadan and Mary Ham all over these thumbnails. It's more than like a microaggression. It is. It's pretty... And I do think it's deliberate. I don't think that anyone is out there making a thumbnail with ham in the thumbnail with her wearing a hijab thinking, oh, it's because of her size or because she used to wear pink. I don't think so. Not nowadays. I don't think so.
I call myself a beezer because D's, B's, in. Yeah, of course not. Applebee's. Are you feeling better and getting back and doing more exploring or not quite yet? I don't really do like... Yeah, by the way, Jahannam is hell in Arabic. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I don't really feel I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. Like, I don't want to overdo the walking in case I re-injure myself. So I'm going to take it slow, Lexus, but...
She's going to take it slow with walking. Chantal, how could you be any slower? What? She's going to take it slow with walking. Yep, we get a new word unlocked, Jahannam. Yep. I mean, that's good. But why does she know that word out of all words? That's interesting.
Did you study before you switched to Muslim?
Yeah, don't do 3,000 steps. Do 300. Slow it down a little bit. You're going to get injured. It's overuse injuries.
A little bit. Yeah. But the majority, Lois, what the thing for me was, when you take your shahada, You just have to believe that there's only one God, and Muhammad is his latest, like his messenger, and
His latest and greatest. His latest. This is why I say, Chantal, say everything in English. You do not understand what you're saying in Arabic. You don't. You don't. You say the Shahada and you think, oh, it's his latest and greatest. He's the latest one. Yeah. Absolutely, Lisa Mitchell. Yeah. No worries. And that is really what my channel was started for. And she kind of veered off of religion for a while. So it's like, all right, well, I'm still here. But when she gets back on it, I am here to correct her because she puts out a ton of misinformation. Just like we have a Life and Vibe is correcting a lot of the health, medical misinformation that she puts out there. Someone has to do it. Someone has to do it. You have to counter this stuff. You can't just let her say this stuff and have it go. I saw the effect of it in the very beginning before I started my channel. That's why I had to create it. People were just running with things. And other creators would just say, oh, Islam is like this and this and this, and be totally wrong. And I'm like, okay, someone has to step in here. Someone does, because there were too many people getting wrong information. So, yeah. My girl Waffles, I'm not even sure really what you're talking about, so no worries. But yeah, I think people don't necessarily understand that when you're insulting Chantal because of her religion, if it's a religious insult, we're all feeling it. We're all feeling it to some degree. It does, yeah.
a little bit. Yeah. But the majority, Lois, what the thing for me was, when you take your Shahada, you just have to believe that there's only one God, and Muhammad is his latest, like his messenger.
His latest and greatest.
Like for me, being Christian all that time, I don't believe that Jesus is God, like,
right,
or the Son of God. I don't believe that God has a son. So
this was my biggest thing when I started to have cognitive dissonance about my Christian faith. This was the point right here, because after Catholicism, I converted. I was Protestant for many years as an adult because I no longer, I grew up Catholic. I just didn't have any connection to it at all. I was forced to go to church, forced to go through all those, confirmation and First Communion, all that stuff. And when I was an adult and I could choose for myself, I was like, well, actually, we do have the Bible sitting right here and we don't use it in Mass. And for me at the time, I was like, well, let's go directly to the Word. Okay. All right. But this was the sticking point, and it was my ex-partner. And it was the second time I went to Egypt, and he asked me to tell him about the Holy Trinity. Not the moderators. And I was like, okay, well, there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm just telling you what I said and what I was thinking. This is not an affront to anyone who's Christian, Catholic, or anything, okay? I do have to say that. I know people think I'm overstating it. Trust me, check the comments later. There will be someone going off about how intolerant I am of other people. Believe me, people hear what they want to hear. So he asked me, what is this Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit? Well, I'm like, well, the Father is God, the Son is Jesus, and the Holy Spirit, I'm not really sure, but those three are in one God. And he's like, do you believe in one God? And I'm like, yes. He's like, so why are there three? I'm like, there aren't. And then my head started to explode. I was like, everything I've always known to be. What? That was the very first sticking point where I really started to think. And that was true cognitive dissonance. I could feel my brain doing this wrenching motion, like, and the look on my face must have been like just completely blown away, because he's like, it's okay, like, you don't have to, it's okay, and he just let me think about it. And I didn't revert until after the relationship ended and after I was back in the States. So I didn't revert for a man. I didn't revert because I was in Egypt. This was solely, I mean, it's not easy to be Muslim in the US. It's not. So it would have been a lot easier to do it there. But target scanner. I think Islam was always for me. I felt no connection to other religions. Islam made sense to me. Target scanner, are you Muslim? Assalamu alaikum. Nice. You grew up Catholic, Mega Omega? I always thought the Holy Spirit referred to me and the Spirit within. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I never really understood what that part was. Life and Vibe, I appreciate you saying that. It was tough to hear a lot of medical talk followed by, but I'm not a medical expert. No, I'm not a medical expert. I almost said expat. Not an expert, but have knowledge. It's just the information. And you're like, is anyone watching her for real? Because she could do a lot of damage. A lot of damage for people who are just listening to her. Gullible people, maybe not even that bright. Just like, oh, Chantal's diabetic now. Okay. She seems to be doing pretty good. So she's eating a hubcap full of rice and 6 loaves of bread. Okay. That's what I'll have for dinner too. There are people that are, not that with it, that could take her seriously. And there aren't a lot of people in the Western world who watch Gore World who are Muslim. There are quite a few, but I would say the majority are not. And they may not even know a Muslim. They may not have anyone to ask a random question about Islam to. So we're listening to Foodie Beauty, of all people, teaching people about Islam. I'm like, oh, no.
Islam just made more sense to me and felt right. There was always something like not right, preventing me from fully submitting to like Christianity.
Parek, that's not really what I mean. I don't think anyone's asking. I don't think anyone is looking for guidance from Chantal. I'm talking about the average, everyday Gore World viewer who doesn't know anything about Islam and the things that she says that are wrong. If they have no other knowledge, they may just take it as fact. As fact. Or another creator who's trying to correct her, but they don't have the correct information and taking their information as fact. So that's what I mean. Alhamdulillah wa alaikum assalam. Awesome. Alhamdulillah subhanallah. Target scanner. I didn't even know that. If you believe a word that comes out of her mouth regarding anything, it's your fault. True.
Christy, I live in Dearborn, the hijab capital of the United States. Both my neighbors are Muslim and the women wear hijabs. They grow me mint in summertime. Oh, mint is awesome, Christy. Yeah, I'm sure they're very nice, right? She calls you Mary Ham, but calls you anti-Semitic if you call her Montreal matzo ball. Yeah, I know. I just have no time to waste on these hypocrites anymore whatsoever. It's just no. I can never get rid of watching horror movies. I love them. Yeah, I know, Teardrop. I just don't like the ones like Hostel and like the really.
All right, this horror movie talk was on for a while, so I'm gonna try to skip past it. Lacey Medic Lady 82. You were 38 when you reverted. Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum. That's awesome. I always thought accepting the Holy Spirit was you accepting the Word of God into your life, just a nugget. Yeah, I never really understood it. But I was the kid in CCD classes, catechism class, asking questions and being totally shut down because the teacher didn't have the answers. And I was just like, okay, I'm just going to stop asking questions then. And I didn't like that I had to just accept everything the way that it was. And I had a teacher tell me as a child, I think I was like 14, I asked a question that was like, how do we know that I don't even remember what it was, but I remember her answer. Well, you don't have faith. Okay, I guess I don't. Okay. The Catholic, the after school Catholic class teacher told me that I don't have faith because I'm questioning something. And I should just accept everything that I'm being told. I don't think so. And that's another thing that I really appreciate about Islam. Nothing has to be just accepted as fact. There's so much research and reading you can do on your own. You're never expected to just accept by someone's word, ever. It's encouraged that you seek out your own knowledge. Isabella, you're a Wiccan pagan practicing witchcraft. People can be inconsiderate and discriminating towards my religion. I'm sure. Yeah, and you have a nature-based religion. Actually, I think what I know about it is beautiful because you're all the elements of nature. I think it's beautiful, really. But all the answers are quite easy to find. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but if one does want to learn about the Holy Trinity, it's basic. And I have to say that Catholics do not worship saints. I'm not saying that anyone worships saints. I don't think I said that, but I'm talking about my experience growing up Catholic and what I understood the Holy Trinity to be. And when my Muslim former partner asked me to explain it to him, it wasn't him being curious about the Holy Trinity. He wanted me to tell him how I understood it. And it had just been ingrained in me and pretty much memorized. And I didn't have a good answer. And he wasn't expecting one. It was making me think. And it was making me question my own beliefs. Former Catholic school kid, Santiago, they wanted you to never question anything, 100% blind faith. Right. And I can't. Freudian, I think anyone should believe what they wish. Respectfully, I just can't stand organized religion. And that's totally fine. I have friends who are atheist. That's totally fine. I understand. I understand why people are so turned off by organized religion. I really do. Yeah. My mom's Catholic. Oh, target scanner. She's very devout, does her prayers every night, and grew up going to Sunday Mass in her country. Right. And a lot of it is tradition, too, Yeah. Yeah, it was sad what my teacher said. She was at a loss for words, and, she was probably all they had to throw in a classroom and try to teach us something, and she didn't have the answers. And instead of being a responsible adult and saying, well, let me go talk to the priest or whoever and get you an answer, and I'll tell you next week when I see you, you don't have faith. Okay. I guess I don't. if I'm expected to just blindly accept everything, I guess I don't. What is the rule in the Muslim religion about being a false prophet or unequally yoked? Those are very different things. A false prophet. What do you mean by rule, I guess, Lisa? I may just be getting caught up on the wording. We don't, a rule about false prophets? And then being unequally yoked? I don't know. Could you rephrase? I would like to answer your question. I just don't really get what you mean. Jen Shaw Hater, my husband went to a private Catholic school and he got in lots of trouble for asking questions. Right. Why? A kid is naturally curious and should be encouraged to ask questions, I think. Look at Chantal and the lack of intellectual curiosity. It's shocking how she just doesn't even think to look into anything further. Everything's very surface level, and she has no curiosity to look any deeper. Yeah, Mega Omega, I'd say I'm closer to pagan than anything else. I love nature and the whole system. Yeah. Isabella says, blessed be to my sisters and brothers. Awesome. Jehovah's Witness, it's nice having a mix of different faiths, all being respectful of one another. Absolutely, BB. Absolutely. Yeah, the nest is, yeah. All the birds, even the cardinals, come on in. As long as you're, and this is how I feel, most of us in here feel, as long as you are a decent person, considerate of others, respectful, you're welcome. You are welcome. You don't have to have a specific label on your forehead to come in. Just be a decent person. I think we all appreciate decent people. Thank you, One-Eyed Flo. I think it is too. I think it's an awesome place too. Your mom was a CCD teacher, gal Charlotte? She served popcorn and pretzels or Girl Scout cookies. We read a chapter and then hung out. No one asked questions. See, that's a cool CCD teacher. Awesome. I was amazed Chantal immediately put on the hijab. I know. I've been a revert for a couple of years and haven't donned the head covering yet, but inshallah I will soon. I do dress modestly though. Same with me, Target Scanner. Same. Yeah. World religions were some of your favorite courses in college? Yeah, theology has always interested me. I think I was a kid. Oh, John Galt. I know, you're not a decent, respectful person, John. But you are a bird, so you can stay. Your Church of England life and vibe of all the loose religions out there? Nice. Remember on TV when you were a kid? Well, when I was a kid. It was a while ago, okay? There were commercials for the Church of Mormon of like Latter-day Saints, and it said to call and they would send you a free Book of Mormon. So I called and they sent it. And I read the first couple, I don't even know, but I read all about the Joseph Smith thing and the gold, the metal plates and everything. I was shocked. I was like, wow, okay. And I think that kind of sparked my interest in other religions. Like, wow, and there are a lot of Mormons, and this is truly what they believe. Okay, yeah, okay. What do other people believe, I was raised Muslim and never wore the hijab, still don't, Delulu. Yep. So long as you twerk modestly, it's all good. Yeah, modestly but quickly. The Mormon lore is wild, tell you. I've been watching those, a bunch of Mormon channels started coming up in my on my homepage for YouTube. Oh my God. I don't even know. It must have been I was watching the Daybell case or something. But I got it's like Mormon Stories Podcast, I think the channel is. Man, that is a very organized professional podcast. And they have excellent interviews and they're hours long. And it's like people who have left the Mormon religion. It's so interesting because I love to hear how people start to question things and how they're like, what about this? Okay, but why am I expected to do that? And if this is this, I love that. I like watching, knowing how a person went through that process of learning something different and taking another path. I think it's fascinating. Yeah, Mormon Stories Podcast. Yes, Jen Shahider. Yeah, actually, Jen Shahider, I think I saw you in a chat on one of their live streams. I think it was you. If you're following the 8 passenger stuff, the Mormon podcast will pop up. That's true too, Jen. Yeah. Oh, the guy who runs at Daft Clanker? He does seem like a decent person. Yeah. That's awesome. Quakers are fascinating. Yeah, I don't know much about Quakers. What is the difference for wearing hijab and not? Does the hijab signify a special meaning if you wear one? I would recommend watching my hijab video because it is a huge topic. I'll put the link to the playlist in the chat. And this is the Religion and Culture podcast. And the hijab video is on there. It's a huge topic. And the more I talk about it, the more questions come because it's just such a huge thing. So, yeah. And if you have any questions after watching that, definitely leave comments and stuff. Elaborated above. Are you serious? Okay. Let's see. Lisa Mitchell, beliefs in one religion. Okay, so if she has become a Muslim but is not pure faith and honest about it, claiming the Muslim religion but not really believing, okay, this is not a thing. So claiming the Muslim religion but not really believing, no one can say that. Nobody can say that she doesn't really believe. And people are like, well, I'm not Muslim, I can. I beg to differ. I mean, yes, you have your free will to say whatever you want. And people think, well, I don't play by your rules. Okay. But do any of us truly really know? You know, maybe you'll be held to that standard. How do you know you won't be? Is it worth it? For Chantal, is it worth it? You know, but it does depend on your belief. If you're like, there is no God, I'm turning into dust. Okay, you know, then it doesn't matter, you know. But so that is not a thing. In Christianity, being unequally yoked was meant to be of separate beliefs in one religion. I understood unequally yoked to be a little bit different in Christianity. More about strength in faith is how I've understood it. So what about the evenly yoked thing? I dated a guy who was raised Mormon. He was something, and he wilded out like a beast, really, Ashton. I dated, what was he? It was so bizarre. What was he? I had to look it up. What was it? I even screenshotted some text messages and sent them to friends. I'm like, what is happening here? I don't remember. Oh, I wish I could remember. But they're vegetarian. I know that. They only eat a vegetarian diet. And they are Christian. I forget what it is. But wow. That was way out there. Way out there. He was very intense, too. Very intense. Yeah. Yeah. No, not Jehovah's Witness. No. Story time. Yeah, it was one date. But he was very much in his feelings that I didn't want to see him again. And I did block him. And then I blocked him. And then he was creating, yes, Poison Petty 4, thank you, Seventh-day Adventist, yes. Yes, that's what it was. He was creating alternate phone numbers, or he had multiple phones and was sending me messages from different phone numbers after I blocked him. I was like, dude, we don't have to do this. One date. And I'm talking about lunch and bowling. That was it. It wasn't some like romantic thing. There was no kiss. I barely wanted to hug him at the end, and that was it. So he was very much in his feelings, and he was upset. That's how petty it got. He said, you didn't... I wonder if I still have the messages. He said something like, because we went bowling, and I was thirsty, and he was like, oh, do you want some? I'm like, yeah, just some water. Some water's fine, you know, just to rehydrate. Why did I lead him on? Yeah. So texting later when I said, you know, he asked if I wanted to get together again. I was like, no, I don't. I think, you know, basically I always used to say, like, let him down as easily as possible, because some of these guys can get weird. So I had to say, like, you're a very nice person, and, like, you know, like, I had a great time with you. I think that there's probably someone out there that's better for you, that's, like, more in tune with, like, your lifestyle, your whatever applies, you know, just, like, letting them down, like, really, like, you know, you can do better so that they don't, because guys get weird, you know, scary sometimes, weird. So this guy, he went all into, like, I don't even know. It was, I think I might have posted this online even. I'll have to look. I will look, because it was really something. All the different phone numbers he started texting me from. But this is what got me. Because he paid for lunch. I always offer to pay my half. However, and some guys are going to think this is a game playing, but if I do have to pay half, I'm not into it. If you can't buy me lunch on a first date, there's a problem. If you're letting me pay for my half, that's a problem. But I always offer because I want to see what they do. Some guy let me pay for my own dinner on my birthday. That was it. I never went out with him ever again. That was it. I'm like, on my birthday? Really? He's like, well, some women really get offended. I'm like, I'm not some women. Okay. Anyway. This guy said, he apparently was a little miffed. He offered to pay for lunch. Well, let me get mine. He's like, no, I got it. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I always look them right in the eye and say, thank you very much. Thank you. No matter how much it costs, even if it's like a hamburger, because I think it's thoughtful to do, and I think it's a gentlemanly thing to do. So I always make sure to know that you're being thanked. It's not just an offhanded, oh, yeah, thanks. We go to the bowling alley. I'm already feeling a little bit like, I don't know about this. Because he talked all about his religion all through lunch, and how he's vegetarian. And I'm like, are you okay if I eat meat? Yeah. He was like, oh, yeah, it's fine. I think I ended up getting something vegetarian anyway. I hate going out with vegetarian men. It's so awkward because I want to eat meat. Anyway, we go bowling, and I'm like, I'm thirsty. Oh, and he's like, I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll just have some water. Well, apparently they didn't have water in glasses, because the bowling alley, probably safety, they sold bottles of water, plastic bottles of water. Maybe $2 a bottle. This was not in the best area. It's bowling. It wasn't like an upscale bowling place. Okay, maybe $2, right? And he went and got the water. I didn't take out my wallet. It's $2, I'm like, okay. Well, later on with the text messaging from like 3 or 4 different phone numbers, he said, and you didn't even offer to pay for the water. I was like, oh, yeah, no, trust me, this would never work out, ever. This would never work out. Just that alone, if you are going to be petty and weird about a $2 bottle of water, no. After I offered to pay for half my lunch, you didn't even offer to pay for the water. Okay. Hey, sorry. I guess I expect too much. I expect water when I'm thirsty, doing a physical activity. That's way too much. Yeah, definite deal breaker. I mean, there were several leading up to that, but never schedule another activity after the initial meeting. One of my friends went to a baseball game for our first date. Oh, that's way too long to sit with somebody if it gets weird. Way too long. My mom was a Methodist, my dad Catholic, and we kids were christened Church of England. It never went well. Oh, Hippie and I are going outside for potty for her and may go to bed. Oh, you have Hippie with you, Crippy Corner? Oh, nice. Hey, Rose Thornby Axe, how's it going? Definitely dodged a bullet, for sure. I dodged so many bullets, I can't even tell you guys. You have no idea. Definitely normalize cutting uncomfortable dates short. Absolutely. I got a migraine on a date once, and I don't get them that often. And this guy gave me a migraine. He was weird, too. I didn't want to see him again. And he texted me after. Yeah, someone did snag Foodie Bee. Yeah, someone did. And they made it into woof woof. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. He texts me later, and he's like, I know you probably don't want to go out again. I just want to ask if you would be honest with me. I would really appreciate it, because I've been dating, and I haven't been getting many second dates. Could you tell me, like, what I might have done that turned you off or something? And then he said, this was the biggest red flag I've seen in a long time. He said, you can be honest with me. I won't get mad. I won't get mad? Dude, why would you get mad? What? why? Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to tell you. I won't get mad. I would freaking hope not. Are you serious? Yeah. You hope all her tags are taken so she can't have them, but they pretty much are. They pretty much are. Yeah, but Woof Woof has like 40 subscribers, and it's Foodie B. Foodie B. Tell him to get mad about this and hung up and blocked. Yeah, you got to be careful, though, with these weirdos. You got to be nice, even if you don't want to be, because they'll come and stab you. You know, they will. Hey, Boasby. Okay, you're heading to Austria for the holidays? Wonderful. Have a wonderful time, Boasby. Nice. Yeah, I mean, guys are... Some guys, obviously. Obviously, the vast minority of guys are weird. But when they get weird, it gets freaking weird. No, thank you. Yeah. So, she's talking about horror films for a while, which I'm not interested in. So, let's see where she is now.
I hate the Saw films. No, me neither. I don't really like them. Conjuring movies. Oh, really, Gizmo? How come? Yes, thank you, Teardrop. Yeah, I like that he was in it because he's a decent actor, you know? He was in Reality Bites. Right? When you and Salah married, did you take his last name? When my husband from Morocco and I married, I took his last name. It's a very Middle Eastern name. No Buckle Bunny, because if you're Muslim, you don't take the last name of your husband.
Yet on her Instagram, it's Chantal Marie Olive Elverfe. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I love his last name. I like it better than mine. I would love to take it.
Yeah, we know. You just want to look like you're married. Sugarfoot Trotters, thank you so much for gifting 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Thank you, Sugarfoot Trotters. And it looks like Mons got one. Who else? Grateful Little Farm received one. Soapy Joe, Paraic, and Rainy. Welcome, new nesties. I'm going to put, Nightbot is going to put a link in the chat for your welcome video. It's less than a minute long. It's just to welcome you to the nest. It's a cute little video. And anyone who is a member who hasn't seen it yet, go ahead and click and watch. Yeah. That's very generous. Thank you so much. Your first ever membership, Soapy Joe? I am putting stuff up on the membership thing this weekend. Yeah. I have been extremely busy, and I want to get you guys some stuff for sure. Very kind. Absolutely. That's very nice. Thank you. Aw, so welcome. Welcome to the nest. Aw. I love it. Aw. And you can welcome people. What is it? What is it? Nest, maybe? Exclamation nest? I think so. Come on, Nightbot. There we go. That's a cute little thing. Yeah. Aw. Nice. All right. Let's see what else she's got here.
What are your plans for the weekend? It is the weekend. It's Friday. Juma Mubarak. Honestly, we're probably going to be going out tomorrow, so I'll probably do a vlog. I'm not sure. I got to go to the clinic.
The clinic? Uh-oh.
And, yeah. I guess, I don't know. I guess it's still up in the air a bit, but I can't wait to get better enough that I can go camping. The Purge. Yeah, Teardrop. True, he was in that too. Do you like the Lights Out movie? Oh, yeah. It was okay, Applebee's, but you have to see the shorts. The Exorcist. Oh, yeah, that's always going to be a classic. Every Halloween, I used to go to the Mayfair Theater in Ottawa with my friends, and we would watch a double bill. It was so long. Thank you. Hello, David's Cafe. You know, I've been craving an espresso or an Americano or some kind of, like, caramel latte. But they're full of sugar.
Your puppers and you are off to bed. Nighty-night, nasties. Nighty-night. Pussy go lightly. Nighty-night.
I mean, Americano has no sugar. I can have that. I miss your vlogs. Yeah, I like doing vlogs. Hi, Linda. Your sound is glitching, or maybe it's me. Is it glitching for anyone else?
Her stream's about to go down. Her router overheated.
Hold on.
Her equipment's failing. Good night, Ms. Mac.
It's loading or buffering? What the heck?
It's going
It's
down.
going and coming? I wonder why. Hold on a second, guys.
And then the live stream went down. And she did come back on another one, but it's another hour long, and we're not going to do that today. I'll review it quickly tomorrow and see if there's anything on it that's, you know, like the very beginning of it is interesting because she says this like black figure crossed over her in her apartment. It's like, well, you were talking about violent horror movies. You're always talking about something weird. Like, you attract the bad jinn, which is what we were talking about earlier. You're attracting that. Yeah. The router needs insulin too. Yeah. She drinks concentrated juice all day long and full sugar Coke. Personal cooking channel. I mean, what is she doing to herself? Her router is probably powered by Howie on a wheel, dumpster Rolos. Oh, poor Howie. He's putting him to work. Theory, her router is fine. She just wanted 2 streams for more views. That's a possibility because people don't like super long streams. That is a possibility. Yep. How has she not invested into audio equipment? You don't even need. Like, she has all the stuff. Salah has like a streaming mic. My mic is probably about $20, and I got a pop filter for like 10. And this mic I've had for years, and it's just a USB plug-in mic. I've had it for years and years. It's all about your audio settings. The mic matters, yeah, but it's more about the settings. Good night, Marwa. Masal khair. See you later. All right, so let's celebrate some super chats, shall we? I think let's do that. And we are cardinal today if you are joining late because Chantal is having a channel identity crisis. She has no idea who she is, where she's going in her life. Therefore, instead of an owl, we are a cardinal today. Hey, Savage Vegas, baby. Vegas is booming due to the Super Bowl. Oh, I'll bet it is. I'll be working till Monday with very few hours off. Have a great weekend. You too, Savage Vegas, baby. Have a great weekend. Dolly Voy, there are as many types of jinn as there are people. Absolutely can be nice. And we talked about that earlier in the stream where I will play Quran in my house to attract those type of jinn. The only jinn you want to attract is actor Musa Kreish from American Gods. Oh, I'll have to look him up. Juniper Billy Lawrence. Mom was Jewish and dad was Assembly of God. My life was weird. Funny. Raking that Super Bowl cash. Absolutely. Yeah. Make your money. Make your money. Nothing wrong with that at all. Let's see. Who do we got? All right. First up is Eggplant Defined. I think they changed their name when they first came up. Maybe. Eggplant Defined said how hypocrisy you are. Yeah. There's a lot of hypocrisy. Yes. By eggplant, I mean dick. And it is a ton of hypocrisy. I agree.
Like how hypocrisy you are.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Thank you very much, Eggplant Defined. Yeah! Nice. Congrats. Okay, next up is Just Jamie. She thinks people watch her because of her personality. No, we watch because we like the personalities and perspectives of the people who react to her. Thank you, Just Jamie.
You loser.
No.
Loser. Cheese. L-O-S-E-R.
Cheese. L-O-S-E-R. Danielson sent a super sticker. Thank you, Danielson.
You loser. Loser. Cheese, Loser.
And Personal Cooking Channel also sent a super sticker tonight. Thank you. Yeah! I love you, Chantal! Also, we had memberships. Big Turks and Quick Twerks gifted an Are You Serious membership. Thank you. Pretty much every stream. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. Personal Cooking Channel is back as a nesty bestie. Love it. Creepy Corner gifted a membership. Thank you, Creepy Corner. And Sugarfoot Trotters gifted 5 Are You Serious memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and for helping the nest grow. I really do appreciate it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me for today's stream. We got into some, religious talk, which is why I came here in the first place. So I'm glad for everyone that participated in that and, and kept an open mind. I really appreciate that. I will definitely see you sometime this weekend, and we'll see what she gets into. She'll probably have another channel change by the time the end of the weekend comes. Thank you, Personal Cooking Channel. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, everybody. Have a great night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, there's a soundbite I wanted to use. There it is.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright guys, see you soon and goodbye.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Alright guys, see you soon and goodbye.